athletes making their way onto the competition field. Fraser will be up next, your overall leader after 2 events. He has 455 on the bar.
All right, you're up.
And nice lift. You see how tight you took in that nice big breath, really contain, embrace that spine. And what I like is that he has that Olympic lifting power. Look at that nice rebound out of the bottom. Uses that. Yeah, it's Olympic lifting setup versus powerlifting setup.
Jeffrey Adler, we're moving on to our second round. So he had 450 on the bar. He had a that looked almost too easy.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, again, games, maybe it's a rookie move. Very strong. He easily could have gone up another 10 pounds just to take that, to push the field a little.
Mat Fraser, 455, successful first attempt. It looks like with whites on the side, might be a 475, so this would be the heaviest weight we've seen put on the bar.
Nice lift, nice and easy. And okay, Matt, he's got the cushion. He's got a ton of room between himself and the rest of the field. Doesn't need to go crazy. And again, that's not an overly aggressive, I mean, with what he's able to do. Now he has a listed 1 rep max at 485, so it's still close to that.
Yes.
But we have a couple other lifts that we're going to be able to add into it with the deadlifts especially.
Here comes the gamesmanship. Heaviest weight we've seen is 475 from Mat Fraser.
Nice. Now we know he's a rookie. Maybe that was the plan. Let me not go heavy on that second round so that it draws Matt only in so far and then take the jump. That looked easy. I mean, he moved it.
With that 480, Fraser hit 475 on his second lift, and now with the way it's going is 482.
Wow. And again, look where his foot placement is. I mean, this is classic Olympic lifting style, not powerlifting style, all the way down, able to use, they call it a stretch reflex down at the bottom. That's that little bounce.
All right, you're up.
As far as, I just have to get over Noah. Maybe the jump to Fraser was just going to be a little bit too much. So know where you need to jump. Again, nice and clean, round.
So 480 is still the weight to beat. Now to the strict shoulder press overhead.
But that very strict movement makes it very, very difficult to do.
Fraser, his first lift will be at 185, leading the total so far with that 495 or 92-pound back squat.
Wow, easy. This is strict press versus a jerk. But again, there's still a lot of shoulder strength that you need with that. And we saw, that Matt failed on that one lift. Nice, strong movement there. And again, maybe this is just, okay, let me get my first lift in. Let me go a little bit more aggressive and kind of get to that peak at that second lift and then go for, just swing for the fences on the third. But nice and solid.
I mean, that gave Mat Fraser bumping up to 200 pounds.
Yeah. Good.
Nice and easy.
So the second round of strict press is done as you move into the third and final round. Mat Fraser's 200 pounds, that is going to keep him in the lead.
You come out here knowing that you have the pressure of only 3 lifts. You have to make every single one of those as perfect as you can make them. Good. Now, one of the things with the front, with the strict press that you have to be careful with, yes, when you take the bar off the rack and you take that step back, you almost want to get into that push right away. And I thought that Jeff was going to hang out just a little bit too long. The bar gets heavier and heavier the longer waits. Look how much of a pause there was.
210 for Mat Fraser. And that is good for Mat Fraser. And so he goes 2 for 2 of the heaviest weights we've seen.
Champ for a reason. I love the fact that he let that game play out, you know, with Adler and Quan, and then he just kind of steps up, adds a couple more pounds, and just puts a nail in it.
Well, here's the benefit of being in first place overall and getting to go last. Adler bumps up 2 more pounds to 207.
And Adler needs this. He definitely needs to do this, and he needs to take some chances. You got to remember, like, I know that we're on a 3-day competition here.
Good. Nice opening lift for Mat Fraser.
And again, just like what I was talking about with Quan, I think it's, you know, pick a weight that you can feel some weight, feel it on your body.
Just because of the strict press that he's had. He's well behind the field after that.
Decent little lift. I saw a little hiccup there, so I don't really know how much more he's going to be able to pull above that. He's going to have to kind of rally himself up a little bit, I think. I saw a little bit of a bump, a little hiccup in his back end.
Hey, Mat Fraser might be lining up for a 517-pound attempt. So that'll be good for Mat Fraser. Now, here's the crazy part is that he won the back squat, he won the strict press, but with the way Adler's lifting right now, 50 pounds over this, he might not win the event just because of the deadlift.
I know. And you know what? Again, it's a solid lift. I mean, that's more than what he did a little bit. Then you can make your attacking jumps. Plus, you can also have your coach off to the side and be like, all right, how much do you need to make your jump by? If you went big on this squat, which Matt did, and you also had the heaviest overhead press or the strict press, now you have that cushion that you get to work with. So you don't need to overextend for no reason.
Like I said before, Matt.
He's a smooth criminal right now.
I was just about to say that was start to finish, just a nice
criminal.
Smooth, and we see it in the squats, the strict press, and the deadlifts.
Just kind of in there, does his thing, drops it. 25 pounds?
25 pounds outside, 35 pounds outside.
Lift.
535 on the bar for Fraser.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, judges.
Little bit of eyes across the floor on that. You saw that. I think that that's important.
On the bar.
Stand up, Jay. Keep going.
Oh, wow. I thought he made it past that sticky hard part in the beginning. He just had to get it up over his knees. So it was a little sticky right here in the beginning, but he kept on fighting. I thought it was like, oh, it's good.